Eric Butz.
I'm Jim Butz.
We're with SuicideFantasyFootball.com from our war room, talking about the teams that have room under the salary cap that can make an impact in free agency and what that's going to mean to your fantasy football rosters. Jim, you think there's a team out there that not a lot of people are talking about that's got a lot of money to spend, and you think they're spending it?
Well, they have to spend a certain amount. But one of the things with the new cap that they just put in, you can do it by the end of the year, not by the beginning of the year. So Tampa Bay has a ton of money. They were like by far the lowest salary team with no cap year last year. They were like $40 or $50 million under the salary cap. So I think that they're probably going to combine re-signing some of their players midseason with going out and getting a couple free agents and making a splash.
Who's a big name you could see? Or what position do you think that they need to really fill? I think wide receiver.
They're going to need a wide receiver. They're going to need a linebacker. They probably still want a running back. I mean, they got a couple guys that are in there. You know, LeGarrette Blount is a good guy. Cadillac Williams is probably going to go somewhere else. So they're going to need a backup running back, somebody who can fill in. You know
they want Bradshaw, but it looks like Giants are going to try and keep him.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different things that they can do.
Now, the team that I'm calling for to spend a lot of money, who's way under the salary cap, big surprise because they always do it, and I love it because they're in my team, the Eagles division, and they always not only spend, but spend poorly, and it's going to be the Washington Redskins.
Daniel Snyder is a moron.
Yep, and he's going to be a moron again this offseason because they've got like $45 million that they have to spend.
Well, they already brought in Cullen Jenkins. They signed the defensive lineman from Barry Cofield from the Giants, and they re-signed Santana Moss. So they already spent $25 million already.
They are still going to waste, and by the way, signing Santana Moss. I know he's a speedy guy. I know he puts up decent numbers, but really, Jim?
I think it was a great deal. 3 years, $15 million. That's $5 million a year. He caught 80 balls last year.
He caught 80 balls last year, 95 the year before, 110 the year before. Yeah, listen, so he'll probably catch 50 balls this year.
$5 million isn't a lot of money.
And who's throwing him the ball? Grossman?
John Beck is throwing him the ball, dude.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're going to spend money. They're going to spend money poorly, and I'm going to love it.
And Mike Shanahan's going to go down looking like the big idiot that he really is.
Yes.
Can't stand Mike Shanahan.
Everybody thought, bring McNabb and bring Shanahan to the Redskins, and here comes their Super Bowl. And I got to admit.
Interviewed Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer will tell you what an idiot Mike Shanahan is.
All right, some other teams that they're talking about having a lot of money to spend. The Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Eagles. Which of those teams? I mean, the Seahawks already spent a little bit of money, although, again, brought in a couple of quarterbacks that they could have put that money together and probably got a good one. But which of those teams?
They spent a bunch of money on Charlie Whitehurst last year. Now they got Matt Leinart and they got Tavares Jackson.
I don't get it either. When they need help in other places, they've got no one at running back.
They got no one at running back.
Come on, Jim. Really?
What? Marshawn Lynch?
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch.
Did you not watch him run all over the New Orleans Saints?
One game.
Once he understood that offense, he's a beast.
Really? You think Marshawn Lynch is going to come back and be the dude was?
Top 10 running back in not PPR leagues.
The limb you're out on is going out right now.
I'm just telling you.
We'll see.
Top 10 in non-PPR leagues.
That's what we think, although I think Jim's way wrong. He usually thinks I'm wrong. Tell us what you think, Jim or Eric at SuicideFantasySports.com. Check us out on Facebook, Suicide Fantasy Football, on Twitter, SFF.com, and check out our Blog Talk radio show, Wednesday night, 7:30 to 8:30, Fantasy Football Overload. His face. Look at it. Go ahead, Jim. Open your mouth. Show them what you missed.
I can't do it.